Okay, so I need a break from the other project that I was doing. And besides, I'm working on a new system anyways that should hopefully get everything like up and running quickly, okay? So I can like, continuously produce new games and all that, like incredibly fast. The what I'm trying to make here, well, as you can see by the title here, is it was supposed to be like a life sim, right? Like some sort of petri dish simulation type thing, but it kind of devolved from that. Uh, because I'm trying to start up a new style of video, right, where I just sort of work on a bunch of stuff, and then just like post it every single week. You know, I want to get these videos out faster and faster. So we are going to run with this half-baked product, but it does actually show a quite working like system behind it. So well, we've got that. Anyways, the plan for this is to essentially butcher the previous systems that I had in the other one, because they are still quite useful for me. I'm gonna redo the systems as well so that they can actually work pretty much everywhere, and then we'll be done. Okay? So let's get into it. First of all, the world. Basically, there are a bunch of object types and that. I made very simple assets. And when I say very simple, I mean it. Like, look at that. I just put this in like a sprite and just made a bunch of 16 by 16 cells. It's a bit blurry here, and it's. But then again, I did upscale it from 16 by. It's like what? I was supposed to be 64 by 64, I believe. Yeah. So I did upscale it a bit. So obviously. Anyways, created a type system as well, which is pretty handy when I want to be checking between different types of nodes and that, and when I actually like say a node is a node of this type and other stuff. Oh, you'll see it anyways. And I've placed down the objects as well. Okay, that's pretty much everything you need to know for the worlds. For example, here we've got the type system. Okay, now let's run through the code real quickly. When you register a world object, you get given like this little event here. Then it tries to get like a definition, which is a type definition. It's all very necessary, trust me. And then you get the type definition and you get the actual type from it, where you have the actual ID of the world object, because that gets registered elsewhere, and then it gets put into like a dictionary. Ideally, these dictionaries would not be dictionaries at all, and they'd be like massive arrays. But there's no point right now because it's not like I've got millions of objects. I've only got like, I'd say 10,000 at a push. Even then, I don't even think I have that many. No, about 1,000 right now. So a dictionary of 1,000 objects is not really that bad. Anyways, I add that and I give it its little type, and then if the types does not contain the current type that you just added in, you just add a new dictionary so you can actually group up every single world object by types. So then you have like, because this is the types here, yeah, types here. This is just another list. Well, another dictionary with lists of all the world objects IDs. All right. And here we've got the first iteration of what we got. Okay, we can see the actual different objects that you've got here. Okay, so these are these two things here. Those are supposed to be bacterias, and I mean just bacteria A, bacteria B. I wouldn't call them bacteria at this point though, because they don't really do anything. Not even in the final product, anyways. But the types you can see, it is clear that we have a way of discerning between them. And then this is like supposed to be food, I think, and this, which is slightly different color, that's just another type as well. I think a toxin. Yeah, that's a toxin. That's food. Yada yada. We got that all done. Now, time to actually put everything together. So, first of all, this is a new complete, it's like a new system that I added specifically for this, okay? It's a needs system. Essentially, it tracks the needs per entity, right? It gets in like an entity ID, world object ID, right? And then it puts in like some sort of like needs folder, I think, something like that. Yeah, with all its different needs that it actually has. And then this lets me see, just check which needs are which and their values. And then we can also do some fancy shenanigans like this, where we decay the actual needs. Yep. That's a dictionary, gets the world object ID, and gets the needs folder. And then it just goes through every single need, applies some decay value with this definition here. And then, yeah. You get the minimum value if it's less than minimum. Then you send it out an event saying, oh, hey, by the way, this guy has an empty need of this. And then if it's critical, then critical meaning that it should probably be worked on. That also gets another event, an entirely different event as well. Like I said, it's a very robust system. And this is going to be for future projects as well. So I'm trying to work around that at this point. Anyways, the first thing we're going to be doing, well, I say first thing, the thing we're going to be doing here is going to be tracking the actual hunger need, right? We'll actually see that in a clip that we're going to be rolling about now. There we go, we've got a little simulation. We've got a little simulation of what's happening. As you can see, some things have just decided that they want to decrease in colour. That's because they are hungry. And yeah, that's pretty much all there is to know about this so far. I mean, it's not really that advanced, right? I don't even have a camera movement in this, but it's basically it's a work in progress of what should happen. And these guys, they won't revert to their original colour because I've got nothing else. These things, they're just there for aesthetic, I guess. They don't really do anything, these other tiles here. Well, these tiles are the ones that you should have been looking for. And, yeah. So, this is the end of the video. Now, what can I say about it? Well, it doesn't look like a lot has been done, okay? I'm gonna be real here. It's literally just a blank blank screenish with nothing you can actually do. It's not a game at all. But for a tech demo, it is pretty good at doing what I need to do because everything works and I can easily use this in other games that I want to make. And it only took me a couple days to figure out all the kinks in this and that, so. Anyways, next time, I'm actually going to be implementing an MVVM architecture style, right? Because right now, I've got the model all pretty much down, right? But now I need to actually figure out how to do the view and the view model. Whereas right now, I've technically got this, but it's just kind of all over the place, just to get everything up and running. So next time, I'll hopefully be able to get up a view model, which should be able to transform data from the model and send it out to the view, and then the view will be able to display the actual game and all that. And it'll probably be an entirely different project at that. Anyways, see ya. Thanks for making this far into the video. If you enjoyed that, then please consider giving this video a like and subscribing to me, as that would help me out quite a lot. And you can also check out more content that I release in the future. Anyways, I'll leave you with these things on the side here, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye now.